Guys, we're going to talk about a new genre today, poetry genre. Poetry genre is actually one of my very favorites. When an author writes a poem, they are putting the words together in a way that they're trying to make them sound really beautiful and look really beautiful on the page, which I think makes it really fun to read. The other fun thing about poems is there's really no rules when you're writing a poem. So it's okay not to have a complete sentence, or to put capitals or punctuation in the wrong place, or to make up new words. So that also makes poems really fun to read and write. Now, the poems we're going to read today are going to come from this book. It's called Falling Up. It's by one of my favorite poets, Shel Silverstein. There's his picture on the back. Now this is a pretty long book of poems, so we can't read the whole thing, but we're going to read some poems out of it. I like Shel Silverstein's poems because a lot of them are kind of silly. So this first one is called Falling Up. I tripped on my shoelace and I fell up to the rooftops, up over the towns, up past the treetops, up over the mountains, up where the colors blend into the sounds. But it got me so dizzy when I looked around, I got sick to my stomach, and then I threw down. This is called Sun Hat. Oh, what a sweet child is Hannah Hyde. Oh, how thoughtful. Oh, how nice to buy a hat with a brim so wide it gives shade to the frogs and the worms and the mice. I made myself a snowball as perfect as could be. I thought I'd keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made it some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet the bed. Do you think the snowball wet the bed? Probably melted, huh? This is called the Pig's Treat. Said the pig to his pop, there is the candy shop. Oh, please let's go inside. And I promise I won't make a kid of myself if you give me a people-back ride. Unfair. They don't allow pets in this apartment. That's not decent. That's not fair. They don't allow pets in this apartment. They don't listen. They don't care. I told them he's quiet. He never does bark. I told them he'd do all his stuff in the park. I told them he's cuddly and friendly, and yet they won't allow pets. Would you allow that pet? Wastebasket brother. Someone put their baby brother under this basket. The question is exactly why, but I'm not going to ask it. But someone, I ain't saying who, has got a guilty face, ashamed for letting such a lovely brother go to waste. This one is no thank you. No, I do not want a kitten. No cute, cuddly kitty poo. No more long hair in my cornflakes. No more midnight meow mews. No more scratching, snarling spitters. No more sofa clawed to shreds. No more smell of kitty litter. No more mousies in my bed. No, I will not take that kitten. I've had lice and I've had fleas. I've been scratched and sprayed and bitten. I've developed allergies. If you've got an ape, I'll take him. If you've got a lion, that's fine. If you brought some walking bacon, leave him here. I'll treat him kind. I have room for mice and gerbils. I've got beds for boars and bats. But please, please take away that kitten, quick, for it becomes a cat. Well, it's kind of cute at that. Do you think he'll keep it? This one is called Morgan's Curse. Following the trail on the old treasure map, I came to the spot that said, dig right here. And 4 feet down my spade struck wood, just where the map said the chest would appear. But carved on the side were written these words, a curse upon he who disturbs this gold. Signed Morgan the pirate, scourge of the seas. I read those words and my blood ran cold. So here I sit upon untold wealth, trying to figure out which is worse. How much do I need this gold? And how much do I need this curse? Would you open it? This one's called Needles and Pins. Needles and pins, sew me a sail to catch the wind. Sew me a sail strong as the gale. Carpenter, bring out your hammers and nails. Hammers and nails, build me a boat to go chasing whales. Chasing the whales, sailing the blue. Find me a captain, sign me a crew. Captain and crew, take me, oh take me, to anywhere new. Diving board. You've been up on that diving board, making sure it's nice and straight. You've made sure it's not too slick. You've made sure it can stand the weight. You've made sure the spring is tight. You've made sure the cloth won't slip. You've made sure it bounces right and that your toes can get a grip. And you've been up there since 5:30, doing everything but dive. All right, so I think we're gonna stop there, guys. There's a lot more poems in this book. You can see it's a really big book. So if you enjoy poems by Shel Silverstein, this is a book you may want to get out of the library next year. I really love reading those poems. See you tomorrow.